guys, welcome to another episode of Tastiness. As you all journey along with me on trying new Weight Watchers recipes each and every weekend. As I said, it's the highlight of my weekend, and today I'm super excited because we're going to be trying a fried chicken sandwich, y'all. A fried chicken sandwich? What? Yes. And so I know I've tried the Popeyes. You know, everybody's had Chick-fil-A and they're good, but we're going to see what Light Cravens, who has created a copycat recipe of a fried chicken sandwich. We're going to see what that's all about. One of the things I like about Weight Watchers is it allows me to feel like I'm eating normal food. You know, I don't have to have the high calorie or high point Popeyes or Chick-fil-A sandwich. I can make a lighter version. I can still feel like I'm eating normal. So it says fried chicken, and we're going to use the air fryer. I think you can use the oven or you can use your stove, but I'm going to use my air fryer today. And again, this is a Light Cravens recipe. And in fact, I've seen several people talk about making it on Instagram. And even one person, 0 Points Given, said this is the best Weight Watchers recipe she's ever made. I'm like, I got to try this week. So I ordered some buns, some lighter point buns. Matter of fact, I'll get those out and show them to you. These were suggested by Light Cravens, 647 buns. I ordered these. So these are only 2 points. These are the lowest point buns I've ever seen. So ready to go and create my fried chicken sandwich. So the first thing it says do, y'all, it says pound the chicken breasts, 4 chicken breasts, large chicken breasts. Now I pulled these out of the bag and they look pretty flat to me. I don't have a pounder anyway, so we're gonna roll with it like this. I have my 4 chicken breasts here. And then the next thing we're gonna do is create our dry station and our wet station. In this dry station, I have 1.5 teaspoons of paprika, 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, not the cayenne pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of the onion powder. That would be too much cayenne pepper. Woo, wouldn't be able to eat that. So this is what I have in my dry mixture, along with 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour and 1/4 cup of cornstarch. That's what's in my dry mixture here. Also, I have a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of pepper in the dry mixture, along with just a half a teaspoon. Well, actually, I didn't want to use a half a teaspoon because I said that's going to be too hot. So I use about 1/4 teaspoon of the cayenne pepper. Now, that's optional in my dry mixture here. So that's what's in the dry mixture. In my wet mixture right now, I just have 1 egg and unsweetened almond milk. I know this says vanilla, but it's the same. It's not much vanilla in it. So this is all we buy is vanilla, unsweetened almond milk. So that's what I use in recipes instead of the plain. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of my dry mixture to my wet mixture. So I've added in a tablespoon of the dry mixture to the egg mixture. And I'm stirring this in now. I want to mix it well. All right, I think we're good with that. So next it says to coat the chicken in the seasoned flour mixture and set it aside. So I have my chicken here. I'm going to set it right here. Are you all as excited about this fried chicken sandwich as I am? If so, why don't you comment below and tell me what you think about the recipes that I've shown on Tastiness and what recipes you might want. You said, I don't know about that. I need Tastiness to try it out for me. Let me know if it's good. And I'll try it out and let you know exactly if it's really worth you going to the store and getting all of those ingredients to purchase to make these recipes. Because sometimes you just like, I don't know, that might not be good. That might not taste like the Chick-fil-A sandwich. But I'm going to let you know today if it really is just as good as a Chick-fil-A or a Popeye sandwich. All right, our next step Add the remaining 1 tablespoon of milk to the seasoned flour blend. Mix the milk in the flour with a fork or your fingers. We're going to use a fork. And until you see some small clumps of flour in the mixture. So I have my milk here. And I have a tablespoon here. So we're going to put 1 and then about 1/2 of this tablespoon in it. Now that I have my 1½ tablespoons of milk in my dry mixture, I'm going to mix it up with the fork until there are clumps, it says. I think that's how you should get those nice crunchy pieces that you're used to seeing when you see fried chicken. So now that I have my clumps in the flour mixture, I'm going to dip the chicken back into the egg mixture and then back into my flour mixture again, and then I'm going to let it rest on my cutting board for about 5 minutes. It says to press the flour into the chicken. Okay guys, now that we have dipped our chicken in our egg mixture and back into our seasoned flour mixture, we have it resting on our cutting board for about 5 minutes. While we have our chicken resting before we put it in the air fryer, I'm going to go ahead and toast my bun. I'm going to put a little butter spray on it. I've already preheated the oven to 350 and we're just going to let it toast up a little bit. And as I mentioned before, I'm using the 647 buns. These buns, I've seen them all over Instagram. Several people use them. I had to order them because they don't sell them in any stores near me, but they're only 2 points a bun. So I'm just going to use a little bit of I can't believe it's not butter spray and toast my bun. Also, while we're waiting on our chicken to rest before putting it in the air fryer, I'm going to go ahead and make my sauce for my chicken sandwich. I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of the Hellmann's light mayo. It's 1 point per tablespoon. Then we're going to use, it says 1 to 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. And this is going to be the sauce for our chicken sandwich. And I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon and mix it up and then taste it to see how it tastes before I add in another one. I don't want it too hot, especially since I put some cayenne pepper in the seasoning of the chicken sandwich. Do you all like y'all food real spicy? I like spicy food, but not too spicy where I can't enjoy the taste of it. So we're gonna see if this 1 tablespoon works. I'm gonna get my mixing spoon and mix it up and see how that tastes. Let me taste a little bit. I think that 1 tablespoon is enough. Woo! Y'all like spicy food? If you do, let me know in the comments whether you do or you don't like really spicy food. If you like me, you like a little kick, but you don't want it too hot where it's just, each bite just burns up your mouth and you feel like you're on fire. That's not the type of spicy food that I like. So I have my sauce ready to go. I have my bun in the oven, toasting up just a little bit, and I have about 3 more minutes left for my chicken sitting before I put it in the air fryer. So now that we've allowed our chicken to rest for 5 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to spray each side of our chicken, just a few sprays so that it doesn't stick into our air fryer, and then we're going to cook it in our air fryer for 18 minutes on 400 degrees. I don't know about you all, but we use these air fryers every day in our house. Do you all? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all like your air fryer? What's your favorite air fryer recipe? Maybe that's something that I could try. I'm gonna set it down and then spray the other side once I get it in. Now that I have my chicken in the air fryer, I'm going to go ahead and take my bun out of the oven, which should be finished toasting, and then go ahead and dress my sandwich. And that way I'll just be waiting on my delicious fried chicken to come out of the air fryer. I believe after I take it out of the air fryer, I still will need to let it rest for about 5 minutes before I'm able to enjoy it. So I'm going to clean up my area a little bit, and take my bread out of the oven, and then I'm going to put my toppings on my sandwich. Got my chicken in the air fryer. My bun is ready to come out of the oven. I'm going to take it out and get my bread ready to go. Nice and toasty. Again, I have the 647 bun, and I'm going to put just a little bit of my hot sauce and mayo mixture that I made to top my sandwich onto each side of my bun. That's about a tablespoon, and you know you can't have a chicken sandwich without pickles. So we got some pickles. Now all we need is our chicken, and it's smelling delicious, y'all. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. I can't wait for my fried chicken sandwich. That was about a tablespoon of the mixture on the bread with some pickles. And that's how they do that Chick-fil-A, right? Just pickles, bread, and the meat. So we're gonna try it out that way, and I'm sure the way it's smelling that it's gonna be delicious. You all hear that sound? You know what that means. Chicken's ready. Woo-hoo! And I took a peek at it while I was cooking, and it's looking nice and golden and brown, just like a chicken sandwich I would buy from a restaurant. So we're gonna take it out. Ooh, guys. We're gonna take it out, and it says we are to let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes to allow the breading and the sauces to sink into the chicken. So that's one there. I'm gonna taste a piece of the breading that came off of one of them and see how it tastes. That's it, y'all. It's gonna be good. We're gonna let it rest for about 5 minutes before we plate our sandwich. It's rested. I think we're about ready to dig in, guys. I can't wait. Look at that golden brown look to it. Can't wait to put it on my bread where I have my mayo hot sauce mixture and my pickle. I know it's gonna be delicious. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a chicken sandwich? Comment and tell me what you think about this. If you like what you've seen today and the recipes that I've explored here on this Tasty Nest channel, subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and share it with a friend so you can come along this journey with me as I explore new Weight Watchers recipes each and every weekend, the highlight of my weekend. Now let's cut into this chicken sandwich and see what we're talking about here. What Like Cravings is talking about with this recipe. Look at that, y'all. Look at that inside, y'all. We got the pickle. We got our hot sauce and mayo spread. We got our fried chicken. Again, the bread is 2 points for the bun. The chicken is just 2 points, you all. Can you believe that? 2 points. I believe Popeye's chicken sandwich is 23 points for the whole sandwich. And 1 point for the mayo and hot sauce mixture. So this is a 5-point sandwich compared to what you would find at Popeye's for 23 points. You can't beat that. That's one of the reasons why I love Weight Watchers. It allows me to eat normal foods that are at less caloric and of course less points. Let's take a bite. Yep, there's Chick-fil-A right there. That's it. Like Cravings did it. This tastes just like the Chick-fil-A sandwich. Run and get these ingredients. As you can see, it didn't take long. Run and get these ingredients and make it today. This is delicious. Hope you all have a great week. Thanks for joining me on Tastiness today, and again, subscribe to my channel and follow along with me. See what I'll be cooking next.